Aloha, new beginnings. So we are going to work on our jump balls. You see, Zaylin and Jimmy are about to jump against each other. One, two, three, four. All you guys are on this side of the line. And then purple, I see one, two, but the rest of the purple are back here. I can't. Oh, one, two, three. And then, oh, right there, some legs. That's going to be a purple jersey. So you guys are all on that side of the line. So that means whoever wins the tip, they just tip it back, and purple will get it if Jimmy wins the tip. Blue will get it if Zaylen wins the tip. Nobody's fighting for the tip. Nobody's fighting to get the ball on the other side. We are allowed to go on the other side. So we'll watch our tip real quick. And right here, MJ, have your shoes tied before you get on the court. All you guys need to have your shoes tied, double knot your shoes. Before any game, a basketball game, a football game, any game you have, tie your shoes and double knot them. You're not going to take them off until maybe high school halftime. You might take your shoes off to let your feet breathe, but you're going to put them back on and double knot your shoes again before the second half. Or you might not take them off at halftime. But do not be doing this because the referee might not notice you. If he tosses the tip while you're down here, you won't get the ball. All right, and like I said, every purple's on this half, every blue's on this half. Jimmy won the tip, and so it went to a purple person. Had Zaylen won the tip, it would have went to a blue person. Now, had MJ still been tying the shoes, and Jimmy won the tip to MJ, and it gone over his head while he was tying the shoes, if the referee didn't because the referee didn't seem to slow down or notice him, right? So if MJ started tying his shoes, say 3 seconds later, and took 3 seconds longer to get his shoes done being tied, Jimmy would have tipped the ball right over his head and it would have went out of bounds. It would be the blue team's ball. Now look, you see a white jersey, black jersey close. A white jersey, black jersey close. The black jersey is on this side of the half court, right? So you can be on the other side of the half court. You see a white jersey over here, all the way back. He's gonna battle with him. This white jersey is open. There's actually a guy with a black jersey back here. Let's see, let him step into the frame. There's his face right there. He comes into the frame right here. He's gonna come up. So on this, it looks like the black team's plan is to tip the ball over this guy's head to this guy, or let these two guys at least battle with this one guy. That's what I would think. Or maybe tip it into this area here, because you got him boxing him out, him boxing him out. So let these three guys battle over here. So that's what I would think. The black guy's going to tip it over here, the guy in the black jersey. So you got 3-on-2, or 2-on-1. Either way, the white guy or the guy in the white jersey is going to tip it back to this guy because he's uncovered. You got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black jerseys are all on this side. This guy's over here, but he's with him. And you got the white jerseys 1, 2, 3, 4, but one over here. So he wants to tip it to him. I would think he wants to tip it in this direction or anywhere to this side of the court. So let's see what happens.
Santa Fe and West Nassau, Warriors and Raiders. Let's get it on. The Warriors quickly grabbed that.
So did you see what happened? This guy thought the same thing I thought, and he got 2 points for it. So let's take it back. Number 3 or 7. I can't tell if this is a 3 or 7. It looks like a 3 maybe. What he's going to do is he's going to slowly walk behind number 11. 11 is supposed to probably box him out, but he doesn't pay attention at first. While he walks up, the referee, to do the jump ball, number 3 is going to sneakily walk behind number 11. When he throws the ball, he sprints, and because he knows this guy's open, the guy in white wants to tip it this way. He doesn't want to tip it to him, and even if he wants to tip it to him, he wants to tip it in this area here where he has more access to, right? So he's going to take this access and then sprint and take this ball and get his layup. Watch this.
Raiders. Let's get it on.
See him sneak around,
And the
sprint,
Warriors
get the
quickly
ball, create
grab
contact,
that
get the layup.
Debo
Perfect.
Coleman.
Okay, so now we have a slightly different look. The red team has their girls back off the line, right? Before they were on the line, I guess it would be the black team maybe. But we got the person back, but now they're covered. We got the person back, now they're close, but they're still covered. So everybody here is covered. So if we do a tip ball like this, I would think red would want to tip it this way or maybe this way and battle for the ball. white would want to tip it over here because these two girls are on this side, right? Now what is going to happen is this coach is coaching the red team in this scenario, and he's running the red team's play. And what they're going to do is actually run a play from the tip, which we'll look at. And if you guys want to implement this, so what we're going to do and how we can implement more stuff is if you guys watch these videos, get on YouTube a little bit on your own, and start understanding basketball. You guys will be able to talk to each other, talk to me, tell me what you want to run, and I'll be able to tell you how to do it a little bit better than maybe you think or whatever. But we'll be able to do it together. And if you guys understand things, you guys can just talk to each other, do it in the game. You won't even have to talk to me sometimes. Like if you guys understand, do it. That's fine. But here we go. We're going to run a play, or he's going to run a play out of the tip, but showing you that we need to not just be all on one side and all on this side, right?
Rules in this game of basketball. There's simple rules in this game of basketball. I love challenging people, officials, on knowing the rules of the game. The rule stayed on a jump ball. You cannot move if you're on the circle.
So this circle is a big circle, right? The last video, so I was going to say the circle's much smaller, but it's a little bit smaller. But our circle's way smaller. So it depends on how big the circle is, how big the spot is that you can't move. So see, this circle's a little bit bigger. So the rules of things, when there's going to be different size courts, basically. You're going to play in middle schools. You're going to play in high schools. You might play outdoors. You might get to play at a college or like the convention center, right? So the convention center might have a big circle. They're going to have different courts. They're going to have the bigger courts. Our outdoor courts are going to have small circles, and then high school courts might have medium circles. So just differences. But again, the formation, you got 3 reds out here, 1 red here, 2 whites here, and then a red and white right here.
There is nothing written that says you cannot move when you're not on the circle. Only when you're on the circle. So we tell our kids, I watch men's basketball and women's basketball. It does not matter. There's not one official that I've watched that can take a basketball here and just flip it with their wrist on a jump ball. Every single one drops their hand at least an inch. Every single one. So our 2 people on the outside, as soon as that official drops their wrist, it is a dead sprint. It is a dead sprint going down, and we're cutting. If they line up like that, you are simply tapping to the outside hand. We're turning, and it's a layup, and we press. We did this 5 straight times our first year, and we scored. And that's when Coach Patino was at Louisville with us. I went in, I said, Coach, you should do this. He's like, there ain't no way it's going to work. No possible way. He ran it, and the difference in the men's game, it's a dunk. Compared to our game, it's a layup. And then when I showed him that we had done it 5 straight times, he goes, now let me tell you something. On my staff, I would have fired my entire staff. Because if somebody's not watching game film to know this is what you do, the first time you might get me. But
see, game film is important. At your age, most people don't do game film. I'm going to do it for you guys as much as I can. It takes a little bit of time, obviously. But when you guys start to understand these things, you get a lot better. Like Coach Patino's like, oh, this isn't going to work. And he said if it worked 5 straight times for us, so the 5th coach should have been watching the first 4 games, right? And should have seen this play and should have set up a play to intercept the ball and go the other way, right? But at our level, I'm not watching other teams' game film right now, but maybe. But that's at a college level, they get paid, and they should be watching the other team's game film. Right now, I'm watching our game film to make you better, so I won't be able to tell you things about the other team quite as much, but I'll be able to tell you things about yourself and show you things about other things, where like other players, other coaches, how we can set up these plays. Again, the more you guys understand, the more we can do.
if it happens 3, 4, and 5, I'm hiring a whole new staff.
Right.
All right?
So he's going to fire his coaching staff.
You just have to be confident enough. And the other thing is, if you don't get the tip, the first 2, you just have to be confident enough. And the other thing is, if you don't get the tip, the first 2 points of the game will not beat you, but I'm telling you, it can really set a tone to win the basketball game. All right? So.
Right. We want to set the tone. We want to play at our pace. We want to run our 5 out. We want to do pick and rolls. We want to pass and cut. We want to do it the way we want to do it. The way we want to do it is the way I'm coaching you right now. Do it the way I tell you to, and the more we learn, the more you do on YouTube, the more you can come with and do more stuff. We can get more fancy a bit and whatnot. But you got to get the basics first, and you got to understand what we're trying to do.
Official gets it here. Now, let me tell you, if you two started like that, it might give it
Pay
away.
attention.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a sprinter's stance, they might have an idea of what you're going to do. That's that acting class I was talking about. You know, you're standing there. Hey,
Right, and I don't know who all was there at the practice, but I talk about acting a lot, right? You got to act like something and show them a different thing, and you're going to do something else. You want to kind of trick them at times. But within the rules, it's okay in basketball. Like, we want them to think that we're going to cut, and then we're going to go set a pick. Or we want them to, like, we jab to set a pick, then we cut. Like, we set them up and get our way, basically.
I got back first. I got back. All right, who's got the ball? And then when they drop it, you're going to go. Okay? All right, here we go. So, tip, we turn, we make the pass. And now what we do out of this is we turn and press. We are right on the ball.
Tip,
if you
turn,
two
go.
started like...
So right here, you see what they were doing. They're going to run a sprint. Bam, bam. So if we got Jimmy here, Jimmy, you can really tip it as far out here, like tip it out here. And if they get that sprint, if these people aren't paying attention, once they're by them, you don't necessarily have to tip it down and have him or her, whoever it is, make the pass. If we got a tall enough center to control it, you can tip it out here, because once she gets by here, we got a red and red. Both of you can just kind of turn, or what you can do is come around here and box her out and hold her back, and then you got a free lane to the rim. This girl, or guy, in this case a girl, but whoever in our game is going to be chasing you. But watch
like
this
that,
again.
it might give it away. You know
But
what
they
I'm saying?
set
Like
this
if
up.
you're
Look,
in a
this is a
sprinter's
tall girl,
stance,
Jimmy, against
they might
a
have
short
an idea
girl,
of what you're going
like,
to do.
Like Zaylen, not
That's
that you
that
guys are
acting
girls,
class
but a
I
tall
was
person
talking
versus
about.
a
You
small
know,
person, right?
you're
Jimmy
standing
was
there,
real
hey, I
tall.
got back first.
She's
I got
real
back.
small.
All right, who's got
She's
the ball?
not going to get the tip.
And
Zaylen's
then when they
not going
drop
to
it,
get
you're
the
going
tip
to go.
against Jimmy, right?
Okay?
So
All right,
the
here we go.
people in white
So,
on the short team need to pay attention and do stuff. They
tip,
let her
we
run
turn,
by.
we make the pass.
Don't let
And
people
now
run
what we
by
do
you.
out of
I
this
keep
is we
telling you
turn
guys
and
that,
press.
right?
We
So
are
that's a
right on
big
the ball
thing
press.
in all the sports.
Okay.
Don't get ran by.
That
So again, we're lined up all on one side, all on one side. So you just tip it to one side and you win, rather than trying to man up and get with each person and fight for the tip. Hit the cutter. Oh, you hit him a little bit sooner. See, when I said it, you should have hit him just a little bit sooner. Go to the hole, make the layup. Good job. Let's see. So the first part of the offense is you want to drive. Just if you can, if you see a hole, drive, score. You want them to stop you. Once they start stopping you, then you pass and cut, and you start doing the other things. So good job, Caston. So we need to get to our spots. Let's see. We got 3 guys. Oh, that's purple. Let's see. Again, drive. So the first couple parts of the game, we're going to try to drive. And listen, look, you see that? What in the world was that? So watch this out of bounds. Watch Zaylen. Never, ever, any one of you ever do this. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Just tossing the ball. What is that spin thing? Why are you trying to make it hard for your guy to get the ball? Do not ever do that. None of you. Whoever you are, that was just, don't. You guys try to be cool out there. Stop trying to look cool. Looking cool is not the point of the game. Putting the ball in this hoop right here, that is the game. Stop trying to do this weird stuff. Underhanded layup, spinny passes on the inbounds when you're right there next to him. If you got to pass the ball around somebody and you throw some kind of spin pass, bounce pass, okay. But if there's nobody in between you guys, don't make it harder. And see, let's back that up. Right here, Maddox is right here. Jimmy's running this way. Zaylen, run hard to your spot over here. Jimmy's going to run over here. MJ has Caston, and Caston right here. Bounce pass or just whip it right to Maddox right here. He's open. That's a layup. You got to have your head up. You got to be ready. Wide open. That's what we want. Give it to him late. There's a cut there. So you guys need to have your head up when you play. Right here. Who is this? That's Eto, right? So right behind. That's the whole point of cutting. Moses is looking at the ball. Etu can cut behind Moses and get the ball right here. Bam, easy layup. Right there. He's wide open. Bounce pass or just pass. Steps, easy layup. And this is not the shot we want. We don't want to just drive over to the side and do a just running jump shot and throwing the ball up. That is not what we want. Hit one of those cutters that we've been shooting at. And now look, everybody just looks up. Nobody puts their body on anybody. This is Caston. You should be jumping over here to MJ, trying to put your body on him. Or MJ, you should be putting your body on Caston. And then whoever this is, the purple guy underneath Caston, I think that whoever these purple shoes are, you should be boxing out Zaylin. So that's Jimmy. Does Jimmy box out Zaylin? He gets his body on him. See, he kind of boxes him out. But see, when you box somebody out, you shield them from the ball. Now, Jimmy has advantage to the ball. If MJ would have boxed Caston out, Caston wouldn't have advantage to the ball. And Etu would be the only blue guy that could be able to get the ball. But we want Roy either running down here or Moses trying to fight in here for the ball. If you're on the purple team, if you're on the blue team, you're on defense, so you're trying to get around. I guess the purple team's on defense. And just, so right there, keep going to the rim. Don't pick up your dribble, Moses. Moses, you're here. You got to just dribble all the way to the rim and do a left-handed layup. That's why you guys need to get better with your left. That's why I told you to guard your left, make them go left. Because everybody stops short when they go left. And Moses, aren't you left-handed? Yeah, so that shouldn't even count for you, Moses. Drive all the way in and do your left-handed layup. Why are you stopping? Don't stop, do the layup. Dribble down a fast break, look up. Do we see anything? Right here, I would kick it over to Zaylin. Zaylin's the wide open person on the break right here. You got Maddox coming in, and then two guys on this side. You gonna pick it up or no? What do you do? All right, what happens? Let's run the offense. Two people cut. That's a late throw. Don't throw to him. Let them cut and come back out. Let them move. You don't have to throw to the cut. You wait and see what's up. And see, I don't want that shot. So right there, Roy, let's work on the offense a little more. You know how to take a jump shot, right? We don't need that as much. Slow down. What do we got? If you got, take it to the hole, right? That's the number one thing. Is to get to the rim. If you're not getting straight to the rim, then run the offense. So use that screen. Come this way. Moses set the screen. You're going to reject the screen. Get to the rim. If you're going to come this way, get to the rim. I don't want this jump shot here. I want you getting to the rim, or I want you running the offense and trying to get to the rim. We take jump shots at the end of the shot clock, which we don't have a shot clock right now, so we don't need to take a lot of jump shots. So it's just a wasted shot right here. And look, you guys. So look, MJ and Jimmy right here. MJ, put your body on Caston and push him out. Jimmy, put your body on Zaylin and push him out. You guys have position. You're inside to the rim. You need to box out. Watch how you just look up at the rim. You guys just stand there, and whoever's going to get the ball is going to get the ball. You guys aren't doing anything. You're not working for it. You're just watching and see how you just stand there and see who gets it? Don't do that. Push him back, Jimmy. You happen to get the ball at that point, but you need to put your body on him and move him back. There you go. Good. Oh, keep cutting. So, Moses, don't stop. Moses, keep coming to the rim. Hit him. And when you hit Moses, see right here, you got MJ. Moses, as you come down, you got to see this. Get the ball, and you're going to either go up for the layup or you're going to draw Caston right here. See this here? That's Caston. You're going to draw Caston. and then drop it off to MJ, and he has a layup. So either you score or you pass it to MJ. But don't stop. See how you stop? You're scared, and then get the ball, give it to MJ.
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
And we'll work on inbounds passing or inbounds plays.
Okay, come on, Ethan. Sorry.
And if you guys don't understand the call, don't worry about it. Don't complain about it. It doesn't matter. You're playing a game, you're playing basketball. If they say, oh, it's the other team's ball, or oh, you fouled them, or you got fouled, just go with the flow, do whatever the referee says, and keep it moving. Zaylen, bam, right here. Maddox is open. Look, Maddox is a good cutter. So far, Maddox has 2 or 3 good cuts where he's missed. Kaston, your screen is supposed to be on Jimmy. It looks like you're setting a screen here. I'll rewind it. If you're setting a screen, you need to be up higher. You need to be on Jimmy. But it looks like Zaylen's actually throwing you a pass, so let's see what happens here. Okay. Little bounce past the Case. Let's see how that worked. Roy's out here on Case. We got a cut here. So I'm not sure if that was the Case or Maddox. So that might have been a pass to Maddox. I say if it was a pass to Maddox, it was the right play. Case kind of reached out and touched it, but Case was drawing Maddox's guy. So again, we're kids. It doesn't matter if we're trying to make the right play, and when we make the wrong play, it's totally fine. We're here to learn, right? So watch the game, watch it over and over, and just learn from it. Don't, like, if you make a wrong play and I say, oh, you made a wrong play, don't get upset. Just learn, like, see what you did. And then I'm going to tell you guys when you made right plays. Like, Maddox is doing really good cuts right now. And sometimes we'll make a wrong play and I'll have to say that. So let's see. Moses, good play, passing up forward. So just MJ, we want to take probably, what was it, 1 or 2 more steps? You're here. Yeah, I'd say 2 more steps. You can pick the ball up about right here. You take your 2 steps, reach up high. And so you guys doing these underhand layups, think of it like this, especially if you're tall. But even if you're not that tall, you can still get up when you're older. You can dunk the ball, right? Like Jimmy, Zaylen, MJ, especially MJ, you keep doing them underhand layups. You guys want to dunk one day, right? So your goal right now is to jump as high as you can and to try to lay the ball up as closest to the rim as you can. So you're dunking as a little kid, right? Don't do these little hops and not jump with these underhand layups. Reach your arm up as high as you can. Reach to that rim and try to get up there and then just tap it off the backboard. I want you guys to start, especially if you have a fast break like MJ you just had, go up like you're going to dunk the ball. I'd rather even you go up and dunk the ball and just jump out of bounds without letting go of the ball and jump as high as you can. But go up, jump as high as you can, put your arm up and tap it off the backboard, and you guys will be able to dunk a little bit sooner. You keep doing this underhand stuff, not jumping, it's not going to help you out. You're not going to do it when you get older. Once you understand basketball, it's not going to help you. But see, take your steps, jump, reach up, and jump as high as you can. You guys, we need to box out, guys. There you go, and finish, Maddox. All the way. Left hand. Finish there, Kaston. Moses, you kind of need to finish on that or pull it back. So, Moses, you got the fast break. You're left-handed. You need to be able to use your right hand like I tell them to be able to use your left hand. So everything I say about their left hand, you need to listen to it as I'm saying it about your right hand. Cross this ball over, put it in your right hand, and go to the hole. Go all the way. You got the speed. You got the power. If you're even, you're leaving. Etu is next to you. You're by him. If you're dribbling with your right hand and can dribble with your right hand like your left hand, you're golden. But see, you're still with your left hand. You're going to pull back. You're going to come behind the back. You're going to let Etu get in front of you And the defense now, you lost your fast break. You're already in front of Etu. Why are you stopping? Do not stop. Right hand to the rim. Go strong. Put your body in the case. You can put your left hand, left side body in the case. Be real strong. Put your right hand up. Get the foul. Get the and one. Don't stop on a fast break like this. You had him beat. Then you want to throw. Etu tips it. Look at you. He in a 1, 2, 3, 4. The only person not on him is Etu. Look at this. He's so covered. Take your steps. Do that layup. And I wouldn't call that a foul. I'd call that blue ball. I don't know. Let's see what he called. And he gave it to purple. See? And listen. The referees aren't perfect. You're not perfect. You make mistakes. I'm not even saying that was a mistake. But, like I said, I would have called that blue ball. But, so purple made the mistake and they got the ball back. So, you never know. If you make a mistake, you might get the ball back. If you don't make it could have gone the other way, though, right? So, like, blue could have got the ball without purple scoring if he would have called it the way I called it. There you go, fight this. Good job, Case, staying with Roy. Keep fighting. But stay with him, though. Oh, look at that. All right, look, Roy should have made that, right? All right, right here, Case. Good defense. Staying there, not going by him. Stay with him, stay with him. Look, get to that screen. Nice fight through. You get back, you cover up. Fight through this screen. Stay with him. Stay with him. But now you stop. Why? Don't stop. We have to stay with our people. If you fought over top, now just chase him. If you go underneath, that's fine too. But you cannot stop. Like on offense, I said you can't stop. Look how far Roy is from his person. Zaylen, if you're paying attention here, you got to come off your person and get Roy. But Case, you're putting your people in a bad spot. Zaylen is a new player. He's not going to notice this. He's going to stay with Jimmy. Roy's going to get an open layup. Roy, this is the left side. You need to make this layup. And see, you guys want to be pretty with your shots all the time. Just go up. And no boxing out. Who was anybody under MJ? Where are we at? So, Kaston, MJ's your man. Maddox, your man here. Etu, I'm not sure. Oh, your man is Moses over here. Once Roy gets the blow by, you guys need to see that. Kaston, if you jump to Roy from here on the backside, okay, one thing. But if not, you need to box out. All you guys need to box out. See how blue is underneath? Blue should get the rebound unless it's Roy. And see, MJ is by you already, and 2 is by you already. I forget your name. I'm sorry, but I'll remember it soon. Roy blows the layup. Nobody's boxing out. Everybody's just jumping for the ball. It's just a luck grab. You don't even know who's going to get the ball from this picture. Like a little cool picture everybody's reaching. But who's got the ball? Who has position? Nobody. MJ, nice grab.
Box out, box out.
Right up. Nice make. Box him out, Blue. And listen, you did it again. What in the world are you guys doing? When have you ever seen anyone do anything like this? I have never seen, the only time I've ever seen that is when you guys check it up and you guys want to check it to the other team and make them miss the ball. And you're trying to get a steal on the check, like a little dirty check, right? Zaylen, why are you dirty checking to your own team? That makes absolutely no sense. You guys, what you think looks cool does not look cool. Stop trying to look cool. What do we see? We got Jimmy here. So Maddox's cut is not going to be open because Jimmy's there. He's bringing it back. And so, Zaylen, on the trail, you got Case should be on the wing. Etu should be down here. You keep running to the side with the most people. You need to run to the side with no people. Or you can run to the top since the ball is kind of on the wing. Stop overloading one side. We're not doing that. You guys don't understand how to do that yet. You guys got to do what I tell you to first, and then we can add things. You guys keep just doing what you want and not doing the offense. No screens. Dribble at. Let's see. You look like you might be setting a screen over here, Case. What are we doing? Nope. I'm asking for a screen. He's out there. Case set a screen in a row. Oh, that was, you hit him. The case was open. So we want to be a little bit higher. We want the screen a little bit higher at the start so we have more space. That's why we want to be spaced out. It's a little bit harder since we don't have a 3-point line. But right here, that's a good show. Look, Case comes and sets a pick and roll on MJ. Right here. And you need to look at the ball. You need to turn this way. You turn the wrong way, so it's a little bit harder for him. You got to slip the pass now. Throw it to him. Bam. And even draw him to this side so he does a right-handed layup. If you throw the pass out here where there's space, then it's a little bit easier for him. But you don't hit the pass. You drive in, and you hit the pass late. MJ gets the block, right? You got to hit him in stride. Save Roy. Do you make the layup? Oh, Roy. That's you. You got to make that one. So, look. All right. If you throw the ball now, we can throw the ball now. What's going to happen is Maddox turns and runs this way. We're going to catch the ball here. He's going to take maybe one dribble or not. He's just going to catch it and then toss you a lob pass, and you get the easy layup. You guys dribble too long. You guys want to make sure that you get the assist. Don't do that. Make the right play. Throw the ball when you need to. So, look, Roy, out here, right now. Throw the ball up in front. It could even bounce once. Throw it up here. Come get it. You catch it, you throw it right away. That's the drill we were working on. Roy wasn't at practice the other day. But when we get the ball, if there's somebody there, throw it up. The ball is faster than you are. If you throw the ball here, it gets to him faster. We get up the court a little bit faster. You run faster without the ball. You start running, and he's going to throw you the ball back. Either you get it and do your layup, or you get it and toss it right back, and he's running faster without the ball, and he gets in and does the layup. But Maddox is going to be looking this way, looking this way, looking this way, and turned around. Look, open. Throw him the ball. You get it back. Throw him, and you get it back, or Moses will get it. Make Maddox, this is 3-on-1. Make him turn his head. Too late. He's right there. We had a 3-on-1. And you let Maddox come and stop it. Now we still have a 4-on-1. On this late play right here, if you can wrap around, throw behind your back, and hit MJ on the layup, but then Moses is in the way, is going to be here too, so they're both going to jump at the ball, but you're not going to wrap around, I'm sure. There you go. Got a block. We had a 3-on-1. So you see that, Roy. Oops. Roy, we have a 2-on-none, or you take Moses on a 3-on-1. 3-on-1, Roy. Pass the ball, give it to him, and you get it back. Give and go. You guys dribble too much. No Kyrie Irvings, no James Hardens. They don't need coaches. They don't need coaches at all. They go do their own thing. They just dribble around, and then when they see somebody, they do something. This is not what we are. I don't want you to play like Kyrie Irving. I don't want you to play like James Harden. I want you to play like Jalen Brunson, Magic Johnson, Jason Williams. I want you to play like a point guard, like a Chris Paul. I want you to give the ball away. Try to get assists, not points, and don't even try to get hockey assists. Don't be the one that gets the assist. Be the one that gives the ball to the guy that gets the assist. Do not worry about your stats. Ball. Late. Block. Then we go. Oh, Jimmy gets the ball back because he's tall. Stop doing layups like that. That one went in, but I will pull you. I do not want people on my team. Look, right here, when you're older, go up and try to dunk this. When you're old, you want to just jam, bam, on them, right? Go up strong as you can. 2 hands or right hand on the right side. Jump as high as you can and make the easiest tip layup. You just tip it off the backboard because you jump so high. Where are your hands at? How low are your hands? Look at your hands way down here. Letting go of the ball. Hand down here. Jump high as you can. Zaylen, what in the world are you doing? Why do you guys do that? And why do you do that? I haven't seen anybody else do that yet. I've never seen anyone in my life do that. That is not cool. It's not fun. It does not help. Do not ever do that again in your life. Okay, again, we got 2 guys running down on this side. Zaylen, you are the trailer. You have to look up. You have to pay attention. 1, 2 guys. Down low wing. Let's see. All right, you come to the top then. If he's dribbling to the wing, come to the top. Don't go over there. Come in and set a screen on MJ or cut to the rim right away. Let's see. Cut to the rim, and then you can't just throw it to MJ. You guys are. We say we do 5 passes, right, in practice, because the first pass is rarely open. You got to get the defense moving, get the defense discombobulated, confused a bit, and then you hit them. You can't just throw it. Jimmy was right there. There was no need to throw this pass. Like, what are you throwing? Who you even throwing to? You threw it right to Jimmy. And Jimmy, good look up. MJ got the ball. MJ, I would pass it right now, but you might have the freeway. Let's see. Can you make it all the way? Go all the way. And again, blowing the layup because you want to do it underhand. Go up like you're going to dunk the ball. Jump as high and as hard as you can and just tip it off the backboard. Moses, good job following. Let's see. Was there a possibility to block out? You're just running, raw running. Probably can't block out on the fast breaks too much. Yeah, just going. Moses, good rebound. Either go straight up, bring it back out, and reset the offense. All right, now reset the offense. Get some screens. A screen. Where's my roll? Nice little cut. And throw it in front of him. If you throw it in front of him, he takes a dribble and gets a layup.
Go.
Finish here. What happens?
Go.
Jimmy. All right. Jimmy was happening a lot this game, right? He got a lot of blocks. I think that might be the first one. We'll try to count them.
Oh.
But we got Jimmy coming down here. Big man. Jimmy, all our blue is... So look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 blues running behind the play. We got Jimmy and Moses hustling. That's why I yell at you guys to hustle. Now, right here, Kaston, you could maybe drop it behind the back to Zaylen here, and he could come in, but that's going to be a little bit harder. What I would do is, what you should do is Euro step or drag it underneath the rim and do a reverse. When you guys get taller, you'll learn how to use the rim as a blocker, right? You act like you're coming on this side. You get Jimmy to come to his left, and then you come up under the rim and put it up over here.
Oh.
Or get blocked. We got the dance moves over here. Check them out. And see, look, all this walking on my court, I can't have this. This is nonsense. I hate walking. I hate when people just walk around looking super lazy. You guys run on, run off. But you guys, don't you guys look lazy to yourselves? Isn't that sloppy? Do you want to look lazy? Nice pass. Don't fade away. Listen, when you fade away like that, there's no foul. You get the ball. You lean right into MJ. You put your left shoulder into MJ and reach your right arm out and go up and hit it off the backboard. It doesn't matter if you make it. Get the foul. You guys are too worried about what it looks like if you get blocked or if you block somebody or get scored on. Just go right into him. Step right into him and go up. Get the foul. You're going to jump back. You give him the block. By jumping back, you give him the block. You get the ball, go. So you went into Jimmy, and then you jump back again. Go into Jimmy up and under, or just drive your shoulder into him and push him back. One, Jimmy is big and tall, Zaylen strong. You guys can't be scared of either one of them. If you're going to play basketball, you got to go into him. You got to lean into him and draw the foul. Sometimes you'll bounce off of him. Sometimes you will do fadeaways, but you guys aren't quite there yet. You need to learn how to do the basics before you learn how to do the Michael Jordans. Jimmy, throw that ball. Good job. Throw that ball now. Pass it a little bit sooner if you can. And then right here, I would have given it to Felipe. As soon as you caught the ball, you should have given it to Felipe, and he has a nice, easy layup. Let's see if this goes in. You got blocked.
Go,
All right, let's take that back just a second. All right, look. Give him the ball already. If you got the ball already, you're probably going to get that layup. We got a late pass. You got to stop. You got to slow up. Now, notice that. You got Maddox. Look, Maddox is a hustler. Maddox is not only good at cutting on offense, he's hustling on defense. He's the only one down. Good job, Brandon. Coming down. Zaylen, you always seem to be about third. So you're kind of hustling. You're in the middle. So we got Maddox hustling down. We threw the pass late. So notice that you got one guy coming. Catch the ball, give it right to Felipe right here. Felipe still 2 feet ahead, 3 feet ahead, right? You just toss it right over Maddox's head, about right here. Felipe gets the ball and gets his layup. And then you hold it, Maddox gets another block. I think Maddox got 2 blocks on you guys waiting. Maddox, I'll teach you. You got to teach Maddox to rip, to pull it back and get low. Everybody knows that from the other day. But so it helps when you guys come to practice. We can show you guys certain things that'll help you in the game, obviously. But just that's what we need. And if you can't come to practice, like Coach says, Coach Al says, it's okay. You know, you guys got other things you got to do. You got school, you got family, all that stuff. But like the rip through was this specific one. Practices will help you with those things. Like he kept the ball high, he needed to rip it down and low. And with that said, when I say something on these videos, all you guys that came to the practice, show Maddox how to do that rip through and do a couple minutes of that where we keep it low under the knees. I told you guys to like brush your feet with it, and Zaylin, you were actually touching the ground. I told you stop bouncing it off the ground. Like I understand what you were doing, I like that, but once you overdo it, then we get it right? So now we don't bounce it off the ground, but we get it as close to the ground as we can. So you guys show Maddox that rip through. Oh no, my bad. But I meant to pause it. You guys don't listen. I'm yelling purple, purple, purple. And at the very end of the game, I'm yelling at Jimmy to get off the court. You guys need to do a better job of listening. Again, we'll work on the out of bounds plays. We got a lot to work on, right? Like there's a lot to the game, so we'll get there. Jimmy, go up strong or pass it back out. But I mean, you did a great job. You got triple team. Nice, going up. Oh, hit that backboard. So look, Jimmy, you're on the right side. Sometimes you're going to be on the right side. That's why you got to learn to use your right hand. Jump as high as you can and make it a shorter shot. Let's see, right here. MJ's on offense. Kaston, why are you way up here? Let's see what happened. Oh, so Kaston, you're not paying enough attention to MJ. MJ's all by himself. And so, Jimmy, if you got the ball and you knew he was here by himself, you could just toss it right over your right shoulder, and MJ has a wide open layup. Bam! You hit MJ right over your right shoulder. I like what you did. Get up high and make it off the backboard. But you guys see how me and Coach Al, we got our little slick passes. Right here, you could throw it with your right hand. You could throw right over your right shoulder, or you could use both hands like Joker. Throw right over your shoulder to MJ. MJ has a left side layup. Or you can go up strong, jump high, use your right hand here. But the whole point was Kaston, you weren't on your man. Kaston, if you're on your man, you should be inside him. Even though you're not, you should box him out, MJ. But you should be inside that you could box out, Kaston. Oh, neither of you got it. And still, no boxing out. We're going to box out drills today, box out drills every day until you guys start boxing out. Finish. Did we finish? Good. Finish.
Shot.
Little bobbly, but that's a fast break for young people. That worked out. We were moving the ball, but you see, let's go back. All right, look. Where we at?
Good shot.
Oh, we didn't make it all the way.
Shot.
So, all right, let's see. Ooh, let's go back a little bit more when we get the ball. Okay, look. Who's got the ball? Kaston has the ball. Kaston dribbles, passes up to Case. Case loses it for a second. So, okay, I thought that was another pass. So, Case loses it, bobbles it, gets it up here. I thought he passed it to somebody up here. So, I thought that was the second pass. But see, we got the ball up here now. And then pass over to Kaston. And the pass down to Zaylin. See, that's ball movement. The purple team has to look around the whole time while you guys pass the ball around. And that makes it easier for you guys to get in and score. Way to finish the layup, Zaylin.
Good shot.
What we got? There, use the screen, roll to the rim, but go to the rim. You didn't go quite to the rim. Nice, there you go. Oh,
Take it. Go, go, go.
good little block. I think Zaylen got that block there. So on that play, Kaston, I would have taken it to the rim. I would have put my shoulder into Roy here. You got to be able to use your left hand. Roy's way over here. Dribble hard inside. Go up with your left hand, put your right shoulder into Roy, go up with your left hand, get the foul and the score, or just get the score, or just get the foul, or see what happens. Like this whole, and if you want to slow stop, you slow stop and then go around him to do a right-handed one. Like you slow stop, stay right here, let him stay in front of you, made it hard. Like we want to stop fading away so much, guys. Like we're not at that level yet. We want to go to the rim, lean into them. Go towards the rim, draw contact, get the foul. And Maddox, slow down, right behind you. Case is right there. Case is right here. There's Brandon right there. And then we got our other two over here. They're covered. So you got an easy pass to Case. You got an easy pass to Brandon. Just slow down. Turn around, look around. You don't always have to go this way. You got two people right here. You could have just rolled the ball. Let's see. And then I guess you're throwing it to Zaylen. Or you threw it between Zaylen and Kaston. Nope. Screen, good job. Oh, use your screen. Why do you keep rejecting the screen? You reject the screen too much, Roy. I want you to use the screen so they can roll. Rejecting the screen is a little bit more advanced again. Like, our team is a new team. If you're on a highly advanced team, Roy, and they know how to reject the screen and everybody reacts to that correctly, okay. But right now, we need to use the screen. Felipe sets a very good screen here on Case. Go to your left, and you're left-handed. So, yeah, you should go left, maybe try to cut inside Brandon here or go around Brandon. But then if you go left, MJ has position here, and Jimmy looks like he could have position on Zaylen. Coming right over here.
Take it. Take it.
Come back. Let's see. So, see, that was a lot of work. Finally got a decent shot, but we had better shots. We had better opportunities. Good try, Brandon, to try to bring it back in.
Don't lose your man.
Slow down a little bit, Moses. Let's run the offense. Let's get some screens, dribble handoffs. And so, MJ, you're a good back cutter. I like that. Keep looking at MJ down low. MJ, you keep cutting like that. So, Zaylen, there, you should have gone to the rim. This is why we needed to use our left hand and know how to. Zaylen, go this way. You need to dribble inside. You're using your right hand right now, which is the wrong hand. Cross it over to the left. Drive inside. You see there's a blue guy here. I think that's Case there. I think that's a blue guy there. I'm not sure if that's a different head. I think that's a different head. I'm not sure who that is there. But the purple guy is here. We either got a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-0 with Roy chasing us. Put in your left hand, go to the rim. And if, I'm not sure who this is, but if you run down, if this is a purple guy, if you stay inside this purple guy, you can run him to this outside of the rim. You use your body, just keep running together, run this guy out. Zaylen can just run left-handed right to the rim. So that's Moses. So if Maddox could run down on Moses or still use your left hand, attack Moses. What you want to do now, so You have Case here. Case is gonna run to the rim. At least he needs to. I don't remember if he did. So you run to the rim here, Case. Zaylen, you drive into Moses, and then Moses will be attacked. Case will be able to be behind Moses, have an easy right-handed layup. If Roy can somehow catch up to Case, then you're gonna have Maddox on the middle. So you attack Moses. Moses comes to you. Now you have a 2-on-1 with these guys here. Let's see what happens. You're way out. You're way too far outside. See out here? You need to be in here. You need to be attacking Moses. This is a hard pass to make, to throw it way over here. Imagine you're right here. It's a much easier pass to make. And now we stop. We get down there. Everything stops. You pick up your dribble, which you shouldn't do. Pass it over. Case then drives in, tries to make a shot. Nobody boxes out. And nothing. Blue, blue. We got to stop ball. Case then run to the ball. Case run in front, try to stop the ball. The first thing on a fast break is to stop the ball. Good job. Got in front of him. Now you need to break down. You need to switch your hips. You need to open up and face him. So let's see if you do that. There you go. But see, your feet should be wider. You should be closer to him a little bit and have wider feet so you can be with him. Now that Case then has Roy beat, or not beat, but has Roy stopped, Case, you should drop back. This is the second pressure, right? We can't worry about our own man when we're on a fast break. We got to worry about the people that are the most important people, or the most pressure to the rim, right? It was Roy. You both went to Roy. Perfect. Right here is a perfect picture, right? Caston should be a little closer, but other than that, we're pretty perfect. Now, Case, you should open up. You should jump open with your left hip here, and then run straight out to MJ, and then back up a little bit. Don't let him by you. Let's see what happens. And okay, see, we switched, we swapped, but see, that's probably Case's man. This is your man, Caston, right? So on a fast break, you should stay here, and you should come here because you're closer, and we can stop it. Let's see what happens. You had to cross over. It was easier for Roy to get in, and Roy threw a really hard pass. Roy, just toss it real light. You could have tossed a really easy lob pass, and it can still look cool. You don't need to whip every pass and make it look hard and crisp, right? Because it's too hard, it's too crisp. He's right there. Or you could have just done a bounce pass, bam, and up, right? But too hard over him, and then now we go the other way. Good pass. See, we got the pass. See, now what we have both purple guys looking over at Caston, and Maddox can sprint down without the ball. Let's see if Maddox gets the score here. So Maddox is open. Look at this openness. Oh, but we got Big Jimmy here. So let's see what happens. So, okay, Jimmy was fast and big and down here, and Felipe too. So now you're too far outside. Let's back this up. So since they had what I saw covered, since they had Maddox covered, you're open. You need to drive into Moses. Use your right arm. Use the hand. Use the arm to keep Moses off you. Use your shoulder when you get low, and go up with your left hand on the left side. That's exactly what. See how you bounced out here? And now you're shooting this jump shot with your right hand. That's exactly what we don't want.
Oh.
I don't know if that was actually a foul.
Oh.
If he could, that wasn't a foul. Did he call that on Moses? Oh no. Oh, that was the other way. Okay, never mind. Coming up. There, see, he went up strong. See, and when you get older and taller, that'll go in. That's the way you want to shoot the ball. You got a new possession, good rebound, MJ. And let's use that possession. Moses, don't just shoot it like that. If you got a good wide open shot, okay. But when you're right here, use your left hand. Go left. You're left-handed anyway. Go back to the top. Set up the offense. You run right in. Just shoot it. Who gets the rebound? Zaylen. What is that as a rebound? You guys, every time they shoot, watch. You guys run to the rim. You lose position doing that. That's not how you get a rebound. You need to box out and stay back. We'll work on that.
Ball.
I like the look. Roy, that's the pass you should have made the other time when I said lob it and make it soft, and you threw it real hard right here. You got that pass in you, right? So throw it over here. That was a good pass, but you got to hang that one a little more. You have more time on that one. Jimmy wasn't ready for it, right?
The ball.
Oh, and you need to throw it over here. It should have been over Jimmy's left shoulder, and he could have gone up. And Jimmy, you would have needed gone up right-handed. And where's the urgency? We're counting down. There's 4, 3, 2, and you throw it to the other team. You're trying to give the other team points. Look at this. Oops. Okay, the ball goes out of bounds. There's not a lot of time. You guys are walking. I'm counting. You guys are walking, acting like nothing's happening. We need urgency. You guys aren't doing anything. And then you throw it to the wrong team. Like, that's not okay. You guys got to act like you want to be here and you want to do this. Like, if you don't want to be here, I mean, I don't want to, like, you probably don't have to be, right? But if you want to be here, act like you want to be here. Run around. Try hard.